Hey friend, Henry Flowers here. Here we go. I'm going to start from the front cover. I'm going to work all the way to the back cover and answer as many times as I can why. Why you need this book. Here's the bottom line. Bored to death. 5 steps to gear up and be about that life. What life? The life that you say you want to live. Why do I have my teenage daughter on the cover of this book? Number one, because she purty. She purty. Yes, she is. She look just like her mama. Whatever. And also because this is my target audience. Listen, not just teenagers. Yes, I'm targeting because when I speak at college and universities and high school graduations and that kind of thing, listen, 13 to 23, that's really my target age group. But listen, ask yourself, am I living the life that I love? And do I know how to get from where I am to the life that I say I want to live? If you do, great, get about it. Let's do it together. Encourage me and I'll encourage you. But if you really aren't sure and you want some real practical steps, here are 5 of them right here in this book. But here's the truth. This is what I believe is so about our young people, especially our teens, in that really critical stage of their lives where they're very impressionable, very vulnerable to society. Here's what's true. I believe that our young people don't get into unplanned pregnancies and all kinds of sexually transmitted diseases and all the kind of stuff that comes along with the dating game. They don't get into that mess, gang violence, and all kinds of other delinquent juvenile criminal activity. Listen, they don't simply get into those things because they are looking for trouble. Many of our young people get involved in those things because they are simply looking for something to do. They looking around for something to do. Young brothers out there in the summertime, it's hot. They got nowhere to go, nothing to be, nothing on television, and they see the old man walking down the street and they challenge each other. Hey, bro, I dare you to go over there and see that old man walking down the street? I dare you to go knock him out with one punch. Thus is born the knockout game. And they run over there and do something stupid. Why? Were they looking for trouble? No, they were just looking for something to do. But what they didn't understand is that, hey, yeah, you knocked that man out with one punch. And guess what? When he fell and he hit his head on that curb and he died, now you got a felony on your hands. Involuntary manslaughter. Young boy going to jail for the rest of his young life. Why? Because he was sitting around being bored to death. You need to get this book into his hands so he can learn from my life, how I went from where I was on the streets of Detroit to living a life that I now love. Get this book. Amazon.com. Simply Google, search the word Amazon.com and search for Henry Flowers, Bored to Death. More on this later. We're going to talk soon and get our young people to living the lives that they say they want to live. Booyah.